Hey yo, what up guys? Cali G here. Welcome to the channel. So today's video is going to be something a little different. It's not going to be a vlog. It's not going to be one of the videos that I've been making. It's just going to be me talking for a little bit. Talking about something I've been dealing with for my entire life. Something I kind of haven't really shared too much of on social media. Something that I've been struggling with for a long time. So obviously what you guys see is, you know, me building my business, helping my clients, building Health Hustle. We did a merch drop, I have my app, and I'm posting, you know, on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, all that. So from your guys' point of view, it's like I'm not struggling, but I do want to share something that I have been struggling for a really long time, and this is something I wanted to share for a while. So let's get into it. I've been struggling with something called eczema, which is essentially, or it's called eczema or eczema, whatever you want to call it, but it is a skin disease. I've been dealing with this for my whole life, and it's actually quite common. You know, I know people that have it as well, and it runs in my family. What eczema is basically you get these flare-ups and your skin just gets really itchy and red and sometimes just painful, and it's basically an inflammatory response to your skin. And I've been trying to sort of figure out, like, my whole life how to solve this problem, or how to solve this and how to figure this out. And whenever I would go see a doctor, they would just prescribe me these steroid medications that you put onto your skin to help with the flare-ups and stuff and help you from healing, I guess. But the thing is that's just a band-aid to the problem. That's not actually a solution. I can put some photos of just my skin and sort of like some of the flare-ups that I've gotten. As you can see, super red. I just get these random little spots like that would get super itchy. I guess, you know, as you age, as you get older, you just start to notice these things much more. You're not able to recover from these things as much because, you know, you're growing older. I guess like when I was 18, 19, I was just able to heal so much faster. You're just growing, right? So you're able to just like recover from things so much quicker. As you guys probably know, you know, when you eat a Big Mac or whatever when you're younger, you can just fucking burn it off right away. But now it's like it actually can affect you when you get a bit older. I know I'm only 23, but still, you know, I don't really know what the cause is because it comes and goes. In the summer, it's always a bit better because, I guess, because of more vitamin D exposure. There's so many reasons and so many factors involved, like environment, exposure to the sun, stress, the food that you eat, genetics, like so many variables that play into this. It's something that kind of affects me on a day-to-day because, but yeah, I get like red spots under my eyes, and obviously I'm online a lot and on camera, so it obviously affects my day-to-day. So last week in particular, I had a really bad flare-up and my skin was just so red, and it was after I noticed that it wasn't a response that I normally get. It was basically right after I ate a meal. I ate a big meal. I just started getting super red and super itchy, to the point where it was red all over my neck, all over my chest, all over my arms, and it was just like super painful, and it was really shitty. Like, I started to get really hot, and my ears started getting really hot, my head got really hot, started like almost sweating, or felt like I had a fever. It was just like a crazy inflammatory response. It was a big wake-up call for me, and it kind of showed me that, like, yo, it may not be just genetics and putting on a steroid cream like I've been told my whole life, right? Like from doctors. Every time I would go see a doctor, what they would do is prescribe me a steroid medication, and, you know, I'd use that. That was always a band-aid to the solution. It wasn't actually solving the problem. They would say, oh, it's just genetics, or it's just environment, or it's just something you just live with. And so that like really frustrated me, and I'm a big problem solver kind of guy, and I always want to kind of get to the root of something, and I always knew there was something behind it, and I had this in my mind that like it could actually be diet. And so, you know, I've done a lot of research over the past year, and more recently, of course, because of that, I've been doing a lot more research about the gut and how the gut can affect the skin. So how your digestive system can affect your skin, and eczema, and people that have conditions like eczema, psoriasis, and all that kind of stuff. So anyways, like I said, it runs in the family, and so my sister got recommended by her boxing coach, which he recommended a doctor. It's a private practice. It's called Biological Analysis, and basically what he does is he looks at your blood, and he basically can tell like what's sort of going on based on looking at your blood from a microscope. So he'll take a pinch of blood, he'll look in the microscope and kind of see like what's going on in your blood and see if there's anything that's sort of wrong. After hearing that, I went to go see him, and it took her 5 months to book an appointment. I called the next day and I booked an appointment for like mid-January, and then they called back and said, yeah, we have a spot tomorrow. So I was like, oh. They called back and they said, oh, we had a cancellation and we have a spot open for tomorrow. So I came in the next day and I got blood work done. He checked out my eyes as well and stuff. Basically what we found was that my gut was really affected and it couldn't absorb nutrients very well, and my red blood cells, because he took a sample of blood and he basically looked at it from a microscope, and my blood cells were kind of bunched up. There was other issues, and one of the main things was there was yeast in my blood. It's almost like a yeast infection in your gut, which is insane. Hearing that, I was like, well, holy fuck, that's crazy. So that was kind of the conclusion, and he said that like the first step is to eliminate the yeast, because that can actually have a huge effect on your skin, because it's affecting your whole system, your whole digestive system. And when you absorb nutrients, when you eat food, a lot of the food that has food has inflammatory properties, and it's not supposed to kind of leak through your gut. But the thing is that if your gut is affected, or if your gut is just like in a shitty position, then the inflammation and the inflammatory properties in the food can seep through and into your bloodstream, which can actually affect your skin, right? And that's kind of what was happening. And look, first of all, I'm not a doctor or anything. I'm still learning this whole process. I honestly just want to document this right now and share with you guys, and just put it out there just to kind of look back at this video. And basically from this whole appointment, I got some supplements, I got a strict nutrition plan. I pretty much can't eat any sugar because sugar feeds yeast. I can't really eat any wheat because that contains a lot of yeast, so gluten. Can't really have any dairy, so I'm like dairy-free, gluten-free, sugar-free. So it's super strict diet. Pretty much all I can eat is like lean meats, eggs, brown rice or brown rice pasta, lots of vegetables, and I can still have my protein powder, which is great. But yeah, like my meals are gonna be super strict. I'll definitely do a full day of eating soon, just to show you guys how like strict this diet is, and like all the supplements that I'm taking as well, because there's like 7 supplements that I'm taking. These are all the supplements, and there's specific instructions for all of them. So this is digestive enzyme 3 times a day with each meal. Probiotic is black walnut, milk thistle, multivitamin, caprylic acid, all twice a day. One with in the morning, one at night, and then this is at bed, magnesium and psyllium. First day taking them. Obviously I had to make an investment in this, and I'm just a big believer in making investments in your health and stuff. So anyways, that's what happened. I'm honestly really happy that I kind of have clarity in the whole situation now. Yeah, I feel much better. I've been eating super clean the last like 5 days, and I already feel a bit better. I understand that this is a long process in order to sort of eliminate this from my system. I'm in for the ride and stuff, and yeah, that's it. I just wanted to make this video to show you guys that you never know what someone's going through behind the scenes. I just wanted to be open and be vulnerable and share with you guys, and show you guys, because all you guys see is me posting on Instagram, TikTok, growing my business, just like having a good time, right? But there's also a lot of shit that goes on that you guys don't see, and so that's why it's just so important to be kind to people and just spread love, spread positivity. And then to whoever has eczema, like feel free to reach out to me if you have any tips or anything for me, or just talk to you about this. So just hit me in the DMs on IG, CaliG Fitness. I'll obviously keep you guys updated in the upcoming vlogs. I'll do a full day of eating with my new insanely clean diet, and then that's pretty much it, guys. So thank you so much for watching. I know this was a different style of video, just me sitting down chatting. If you made it to the end, I appreciate you. I'll see you in that next video. Peace out, fam.